About you, you're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move, how to move.
Hey, don't cut that now. Y'all know the words. This is what Joe saying used to do. This is Joe saying shit right here. Bitch. First and foremost, let me just say this. Good morning. And I am going to give y'all basketball wives. I actually wrestled on whether or not I was going to make this like a live or something. But I'm already going to watch basketball wives and I might make that a live. So I ain't want to do two, like back to back like that. So I said, you know what? I just make this a pre-recorded or whatever. Good morning. Happy hump day. Made it to the middle of the week. Congratulations to Earths. All right. Make sure to follow the social medias if y'all have not, the Instagram as well as the Twitter. Make sure to follow the second channel, Gags with T. If you don't have a social media, but you do have an email, hit me up on tlsmittheatalk@gmail.com and tell me what it is you got to tell me. I do want to take a small little minute and appreciate the people that send me the kind emails. I don't always respond. If I do, and it's nothing personal if I don't. I see y'all emails, and I love them. I totally appreciate the ones who tell me how much they love the channel, how much they love the reviews. Y'all, a lot of y'all tell me y'all suffer from depression, or y'all just have a bad day, or y'all just be in a bad mood, and y'all will watch a video or whatever and make y'all laugh. And I totally appreciate all of those comments as well as the emails. Okay, I definitely want to take a little bit of moment to thank y'all for those. And if you would like to donate, the PayPal and Cash App is available as well. I totally appreciate all you guys for the donations. They help. Thank you guys so much. Now, the reason why I'm in my fuck you gear and I had to get into my shout out the mother. Okay, shout out to James Caldwell. Y'all know that's I love my James Caldwell. Okay, shout out the mother. The intro was all mother. Okay, that was the cleanup with a little remake of the dance. I remade the dance or whatever, but all that is Spiller Boy TV. Shout out the mother. Y'all go and show mother some love. But it was well worth it because this shit. And listen, I'm gonna try my hardest to make all of my insults, reads, gags. I'm gonna try my hardest and my damnedest to keep it just on Brian McKnight's fugly ass. I promise y'all, I will try to keep all of my insults on him because at the end of the day, he's the one that's the problem. He's the one that's the problem. He's the one that's attention seeking. He's the one that still wants to cause calamity and mess and make Nico's untimely demise all about him. He the one that's doing that. So I'm gonna try my hardest to keep it off of everybody else, and I'm gonna try my damnedest to keep it all on him. Ugly fuck nigga. Okay, that's why I told y'all. The only time me and my household listen to Brian McKnight was when we'd be ratting in the car listening to 95.7 R&B. All right, that'll be the only time we might listen to him or whatever. But I told y'all, Joy Sand was a Maxwell girl. Do you understand me? We bumped Maxwell growing up in my house. We won't fuck around with no goddamn Brian McKnight. And now I see why. Now I see why, and see what makes this so bad is you got dirty, decrepit hoes getting all up under the comments talking about how we shouldn't judge him too harshly because we don't know this, that thing, and the other. Fuck you, raggedy bitches. See, because it's fine because it's Brian McKnight. But see, if Brian McKnight was a regular, schmegular nigga out here, y'all would be the main ones getting into the comments calling him how trash he is, how tad he is, how terrible he is, what a disgrace he is to all black men and black fathers. He the reason why we got so many lost souls out here, and he the reason why so many of our sons is getting took by damn bullets in the damn streets because of this, that thing, and the other. See, if he was just a regular, that's what it would have been. But because he's Brian McKnight and y'all pussies want to get hot for him, now all of a sudden he ain't this, that thing, and the other, and there's 2-3 sides to every story, and we need to hear him out, and we need to do this, that thing, and I said I was gonna keep all my insults on him. I said that. I said I was gonna keep all my insults on him. Anyway, y'all remember when the uncle came out last week and basically let people know that Nico, he went home to be with, he went home. All right, he went home. All right. Y'all know he was suffering with some type of cancer. I can't think of what cancer it was, but I do know it was cancer. And he was fighting with it for some time. And, recently, God came down and got him. God said, you did your due deals. I totally appreciate you. You ran your race. Come on up. You understand? And so now he's no longer here. And his brother that I ain't even know the fuck nigga had, but the brother Claude came out very respectfully. Very respectfully. He didn't disrespect his brother. He didn't disrespect his where the thing at? Do I still got it? I should still have it. My bad, y'all. That's my other phone going off, girl. Ain't nobody betrayed, child. Um, where it at? It was in the neighborhood. I'm surprised I ain't got it up here. Because the uncle did not say anything wrong. The uncle didn't say anything bad. The uncle didn't even say too much. The uncle just let the people know, like, hey, this is what's going on right now. This is what happened. Because people was asking about Nico or whatever, and that's all he really said. Like he didn't say anything up out of the way to where the fuck nigga was supposed to feel away. But even if he did, bitch, he ain't tell no goddamn lies on you. Anyway, this is what the uncle said. We're gonna listen to what the uncle said first. Then we gonna get down to the musty shrimp dick ass fuck nigga response. Hold on, here you go. Hold on, child. He done got me hot.
I said to myself I wasn't going to post about this. And as the day wore on, I realized that how could I not post about this? This morning, I found out that my nephew, Nico McKnight, passed away. He'd been bravely battling cancer for the last 2 years or so. And I have a lot of feelings right now. I'm not going off a script or anything like that. Just going to be raw with how I'm feeling. Nico was one of those amazing kids who was quirky and curious and ridiculously talented. Amazing singer, an amazing guitar player, had a great eye, was a photographer. And just one of those kids that, at least in my estimation, was somebody you always wanted to be around. And so it really sucks that he's no longer with us. So all day, and I will also say, probably one of the reasons why I wasn't going to post about it is I post a lot of things, but I don't post a lot of really, really serious subject things, or certainly family things. And I wanted to post this about Nico, about his legacy, about how amazing he is, and not about what some of you may have heard about, the family drama that has existed for quite some time in our family. I'm not here to discuss that or to talk about how that happened or why it happened. This is not the time or the place, but what I will say is, in any situation, there's always at least three sides to a story. There's my side, your side, and the truth. And the truth, a lot of times, is somewhere in between. So here's the thing. And I don't know exactly what was going on there. I know what I've seen. I know what I've heard from all parties involved. And I try not to judge. I just try to be as loving to each person as I can be, because apparently there's so much hurt going on, or was so much hurt going on, that a lot of things didn't get resolved. And again, I want to go back to Nico. I know that kid had a lot inside, a lot eating at him for a long, long, long time. I may have contributed to what happened with him. What I do know is he's out of pain now. And so I can rejoice in the fact that he no longer has to go through the chemo and the radiation and everything else. But I just want to uplift that young man and say we will see him again one day. I love you, Nico. Uncle Claude.
Now, hold on. Now, that was all that Uncle Claude said. He wasn't rude. He wasn't mean. He didn't disrespect nobody. He didn't say nothing he wasn't supposed to. He didn't try to sit up here and blame his brother for nothing. He didn't try to sit up here and blame Nico for nothing. If anything, he said he may have contributed to what was going on. People could consider that some accountability. And that could mean many different things. Maybe it could mean maybe he could have did more to try to bridge the gap. Maybe he could have tried to say something to his brother more, or maybe he could have tried to say something to the nephew more. It could mean that, like, maybe he regrets not doing enough when he could have, or anything like that. But he didn't say anything wrong or mean or hateful or hate-filled or none of that up out the way, right? This what the musty shrimp dick fuck nigga had to say in response. Listen to this shit.
A big thanks to Claude McKnight's tasteless and self-aggrandizing announcement on TikTok that frankly was not his to make. In my opinion, he inserted himself and used Nico's death as an opportunity instead of letting him pass with respect and dignity. It has instead turned into a circus, a mockery of a life now lost, making this tragedy into a reality show type drama. While that was unfolding, my family and I flew home to Maui and had a private memorial remembering him and all the good times. The last time he and I spoke, we offered him all the help we could provide. We had the #1 oncologist on deck for him and a team of specialists on standby with private care in our home. He and his mother declined. The door of communication was open and remained open until his death. To the self-proclaimed mama bear, may God have mercy on your soul for not allowing him to accept that help and not allowing him to use that line of communication. There is great comfort in knowing God knows the truth and the totality of the whole story. I am truly thankful for the immense peace God has given me, and I've left everything in his hands. I have a clear conscience. The only judgment that matters is God's. My wife, our children, and I are eternally thankful to Almighty God that the suffering has come to an end and grateful for all of your condolences. Thanks to those of you who have known the truth from the beginning and haven't let untruths, half-truths, or slander prejudice your opinion. A big thanks to Claude McKnight's tasteless and self-aggrandizing.
I could be the first to tell you right now, Fuck that raggedy bitch, her womb, and whatever the fuck crawls out of that. Then, now, in the future, and then on. And yeah, I said it. Fuck her, you, and the entirety of y'all offspring. Do you understand? Because here's my issue with that raggedy slora. What real type of woman would ever want to be with a man or accept a man who throws away his fucking children? So much so to the point she finds it perfectly fine and acceptable to name her son the same name that his big half brother already has. Like the fact that you allowed that, you thought that shit was cute. And I don't know what the fuck you thinking your raggedy ass bitch for. She didn't do a goddamn thing. She didn't contribute to shit around there. Something tells me that she's like all of the rest of them, didn't have shit till she got with your ass. And you run around here trying to throw shade at his mama, but his mama was the one that was obviously there. She was there for him way more than you was, fuck nigga. And why the fuck do you think that he will want to lay up in your house, up under you and your family? That's the only way that he can accept the care, is by being under your fuck ass house. For what? It'd seem to me if you cared, if you gave a fuck like that, you would have given him the help, regardless of whether he's in your house, his mama house, the grandmama house, Uncle Claude house, the church house, or even the Poe house. It wouldn't have mattered. That's your son. He's dying. He has cancer. You want to talk about how you have to top this and to top that. So why didn't you give it to him regardless? Why was it a stipulation that he had to be up under your roof? For what? Why would he even feel comfortable with being there? You threw him away. Trying to sit over here and talk about his mama, trying to build up your fuck whore. Fuck that raggedy bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck about that Slora who probably shoveling dicks down her throat right now. That ain't yours, because that's how a lot of them hoes around there do. I can't wait for your comeuppance to come, because you right. God do know every damn thing. You right. He do know. He do know. And the fact that you can sit over here and say that, oh, well, I feel peace for this, that thing, and the other, and God knows. God don't know your name, bitch. God don't know your goddamn name. I can't wait. Because see, that bitch and the bitches that she's having, you sitting over there trying to put them on a pedestal. But we just go wait and see how much that really matters and how much that really means when it comes time for them to wipe your shitty ass and wipe piss off your pissy ass dick. We gonna see if she and them chim around there gonna be the ones that do it. I bet they don't. I bet you $5. The minute that the money run dry, her ass gonna run too. Because that's how they do. Then I went on your goddamn page and I'm seeing you go and visit your ugly ass mammy down in her goddamn grave. I'm more than sure the whole casket done flipped over in the goddamn grave. Even she ain't gonna sit over here and put up with this foolishness. I flew me and my family down to Maui and we had a yeah, I bet you did, because you knew you couldn't show your fuck ass up down to the funeral. I bet you did. Flying down to Maui and remembering the good times was the only thing you could do, because I'm more than sure had you showed up down to that damn church out, that family was gonna be on your ass. Yours and hers. Now I said I was gonna leave everybody else up out of it, but fuck it. I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back. I don't wish nothing good for him. I don't wish not a goddamn thing good for him. Him, her, them cheering, none of them. Hate niggas like that. And then you got raggedy bitches in the comments want to sit over here and try to tell us how we need to do better and how we need to stop following what people say and how we need to figure out people for this. You. That's it. That's all. I'm gone. Back. Hell, I done already said too much. Sick of it.
And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for you.